Okay, once again, we are not yet into step-by-step coaching or step-by-step processes. We are strictly into principles, overarching concepts and overarching principles of masculine to feminine dynamic that is truths that a man has to accept. I'm going to tell you this right now. If you don't accept the truth and internalize this, there's no amount of processes that can save you, because you have to fix the mind first. If you fix the mind first, the processes work. So I am still going very heavy, into overarching masculinity principles. Now, in this phase of the program, I titled this, Women Do Not Actually Love Men. And this is a truth that every man in this program is going to have to accept. I'm going to tell you why women do not love men, and then we're going to dive into the module. So it is not in a woman's evolutionary or biological programming to love you for you or to love you as an individual. Women only love a man for strength. Women only love a man for the ability that she is safe with him, and women only love a man for who he is and who he has become, how he carries himself, the confidence, the tonality, the masculine attitude, the masculine demeanor. All of these things create a sense of safety and security in that woman. Why is this? Because women are survival creatures, okay? I understand majority of you were fed the fairy tale that you can sit on the couch and eat cookies and cuddle with a woman every night and, make pasta and macaroni and cheese and drink espresso martinis and she'll just love you for you. But that is not what women like, and that is not what women respond to. Women want a beast, an absolute fucking beast. They do not want a teddy bear. Because the second you turn into that teddy bear, she's no longer safe with you. She thinks he can't protect me, he can't provide for me, he can't stand up to me, and she definitely does not find you sexually arousing. So women do not love men because it is not in their nature to love a man. They need to make sure that that man is strong as a motherfucker for the safety and security and survival, because if you look at this 500 years ago, 1,000 years ago, her evolutionary hardwiring only responds to masculine strength. That is what a woman loves. A woman does not love unconditionally like oftentimes men do when we fall in love. It's just a different set of hardwiring. A lot of times men will compare like love for a woman, or that a woman has towards them, to like a mother's love. A woman will never love you the way your mother does. So this is just overarching truths you have to accept and internalize. Women are survival creatures. She loves the highest value man that she can get only for the element of strength. So with that said, now we are going to actually dive into the first module, okay? Women do not love men. They only love a discrepancy in sexual market value, aka what they can't have. So women only desire what they can't have or what is hard to obtain. Scarcity creates value. Women do not love you. If she tells you that she loves you, all she really loves is the discrepancy in sexual market value. She loves that you are higher value than her. She loves that you are fucking better than her. That's it. I'm not saying this with any bitterness in my voice. I'm not saying this with any emotional argument. I'm telling you the fact. This is the truth. So, women only love a discrepancy, which is what they cannot have. So, they only want what they can't have, which is you appearing higher value than them when dating. Now, here's what you have to know. None of them, and I mean absolutely none of them, are different. I have been with girls who are hardcore church girls. They are the exact same. I've had women who are liberal. I've had women who are conservative. I've had women who live at home with their parents. I've had women who come from broken homes. They all act the exact fucking same. I used to think for many years that you can find a good one or that they're different. They are not different. None of them love unconditionally. Women are not meant to love you. Women are not hardwired to love you. They only love a discrepancy. None of them are different. Attraction is something that they can't control. Just like men, okay? I don't care if you're a priest, a pastor. I don't care if you're a convicted felon in federal prison. Two different types of men. Both cannot control that they are attracted to an hourglass figure and a narrow waist. That is called hardwiring. Attraction is not a choice. Okay? So, attraction is not something women can control. A nun and a sorority girl or a nun and a prostitute have the exact same attraction mechanisms. They have the exact same attraction triggers. None of them are different. Here's what I would recommend all of you doing, okay, to internalize the fact that all women love is a discrepancy in sexual market value between you and them. I advise you to never trust her appearance and never categorize her. I have made this mistake. I have trusted women's appearances in the past. So when I would come across a woman who went to church frequently, or when I would come across a woman who comes from a two-parent household, or when I would come across a woman who does not have Botox, does not have lip filler, is very natural, is naturally beautiful, I would oftentimes make the mistake of assuming she's different. So then I would treat her differently. And what would happen every single time is I was burned, and she would always pull away. And they would pull away because they stopped desiring you as a man, because you no longer bring the masculine sexual energy that they're needing of acting like you are above them and acting like you are superior to them. That is the only way that you show your discrepancy in sexual market value, is you appear above them. Women only fall in love with men who appear as if they have higher sexual market value than them. Never trust her appearance. If you trust her appearances, you will be blindly led astray, and she will burn you. And even the most beautiful, feminine women who you think can do no evil and no harm, those are the ones that sting the most, because you were completely blindsided. Never trust a woman's appearances, and never, and I mean never, categorize her. Never in a million years do you need to tell yourself that she's different. You can never tell yourself that she is different from all the other girls. She is the exact fucking same. And here's the other truth too. Regardless of her hobbies and her interests, I don't care if she goes out 2-3 nights a week versus a girl who only sits at home and reads books. They are the fucking same. They all only respond to masculine dominance, masculine indifference, and a man who acts as if he has higher sexual market value than the girl. That is how a woman falls in love. So appearances are often meant to deceive you. Right now, if I was giving you this video in this program and I was covered in tattoos head to toe, and I had tattoos across my face, and I had the word death tattooed across my forehead, how would you look at me? You would probably look at me differently. The appearances and the vibe that I would be giving off, no matter what would be coming out of my mouth, you would categorize me differently. Okay? I give you that as a very extreme example, so that way you know and that you understand that women are absolute masters at putting the right appearance in front of you that they believe that you want to see. They are absolute masters at faking innocence. They are absolute masters at faking purity. They are absolute masters at creating the illusion that they have not been with very many guys, or do not have very much experience, or are ditzy and don't know what they're doing. All of this is done on purpose. Absolutely never trust a woman's appearances, and never tell yourself that she's different from all the other girls. They are all the same. So next, what you have to understand is all women are capable of playing games. All women are capable of pulling away from you, cheating on you, or leaving you for another man. All of them are capable of this. So women do not love you. Women are survival creatures. Women only love that you're a good bet to help aid in their survival. That is it. You only show that you're a good bet for their survival by showing that there is a discrepancy in sexual market value, and women only want what they can't have. That's why I titled this module this. That is why I titled the module this title. Women want what they can't have, because by you being a challenge, by you acting as if you have higher sexual market value, by you acting as if that woman's beauty means nothing to you and she's a dime a dozen, that is how a woman falls in love. That is how a woman works for your approval. She wants a challenge. When a woman can't have you, or she does not necessarily know that she can have you, what happens is she naturally assumes that your sexual market value is higher than hers. Now she's pursuing you because hypergamy is satisfied, and she is constantly the one in pursuit, trying to lock down the man who appears as if he's above her on the sexual playing field. That is how a woman falls in love. It is impossible for a woman to fall in love, okay, they do not love unconditionally. It is impossible for a woman to have that deep desire for a man who appears at her same level or beneath her. Always, and I mean always, you have to remember that the discrepancy in sexual market value is the only way that she will have strong gravitational pull or desire and arousal towards a man.